What's happening, bulls? Bit to cover today. We're looking at a couple of things. We're looking at the price action of crypto, big coins, the main coins, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana. Typically, the market as a whole, a bit of news together. So we'll go same as we usually go. We'll go charts, we'll go news, and then we'll close up on predictions. So what we're looking at first is a tweet. We're just going to quickly cover this one first, actually, is Eric Trump. Okay, Eric Trump is a grifter. No. Eric Trump, I love the genius of announcing a strategic reserve on a Sunday when traditional markets are closed and Wall Street sleeps. For the first time, retail investors win. Traditional finance better catch up or it will quickly become extinct. The world no longer runs on a Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. All true, I believe. All true. And if you didn't realize or know or find out why the markets were pumping so hard today, it was because of one single pump. And, a US crypto reserve will elevate this critical industry after years of corrupt attacks by the Biden administration, which is why my executive order on digital assets directed the Presidential Working Group to move forward on a crypto strategic reserve that includes XRP, Solana, and Cardano. Who would have thought? I will make sure the US is the crypto capital of the world. We are making America great again. And then comes in late with the clutch. An hour later, look, 1 hour, 1 minute. And obviously, BTC and ETH, as other valuable cryptocurrencies, will be at the heart of the reserve. I also love Bitcoin and Ethereum. Somebody would have been like, get this man back on Twitter ASAP. He didn't mention the ones that matter. That's right. Well, Bitcoin, anyways. The rest are speculative, and let's just face that. So, what I'm going to do first is just go over a couple of things. The last few days, last week we did a lot of videos and we covered the prices and some price predictions, what we think is going to happen, what could happen, what will happen, what potentially the likelihood chances are of those things happening with Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana. There was a couple of good ones. With Bitcoin, I was a little more bullish, but that big wick down into the 70Ks, that was good, and it hasn't reached yet all the 75, 74Ks theories that was just circulating around X. So remember, when everybody's thinking the same thing on Twitter and X, it's most likely not going to happen. It's going to come short of it or exceed it. So firstly, I just want to show you a few things from a couple of videos, just a couple of highlights. Trust me, you want to see this because what I said in these videos is exactly what happened, and I want to show you how you can know or recreate that and know exactly why I said that, and then how you can do it for yourself, basically. So let's start with this one. Just little bits and pieces, just a couple of little flash clips, okay? So don't get too bored. Yep, Ethereum also has big baseline support here. So this area in these low 2200s is destined to just be a serious point of significance. Okay, so a lot of people are buying. Goes all the way back to early February. So this has been the major support. So this is major support, major 2200. It's a good people, big dogs. Big dogs will be buying at these levels, whether they end up being right or wrong at timing the bottom. I'm telling you right now, big dogs, big institutions will definitely be buying at these 2200 levels. They do that. That's just what they do. They buy major support. Okay, they don't wait for breakouts and shit. They buy what they think is good value, major support. So we'll get rid of ETH. All right, you got that one. That was from like 4 days ago, I think. 5 days ago. Ooh, we got 5 days ago here. And then we'll talk about Solana now. Check this out. Plummeting like a rock. Here's another good way to see where the altcoins are probably going to have these bottoming areas. Solana's a little bit further too because it's a daily chart. One candle equals 1 day. So blue barred earlier than the rest, Friday, 14th of February. Now it's coming down. So look at this major support here, major support. So these major supports, they have stop losses underneath them, a lot of stop losses, a lot of liquidity, and they're built to be broken. So this will get broke, 125. So I wouldn't be looking for any bottom until the price attacks this 125 area on Solana, which will probably be soon. You might be maybe, end of weekend minimum. I'd give end of weekend minimum before we start talking about bottoms on Solana because, like I said, support and resistances get broken. And now we'll just fast forward to the next day, which has got some really interesting pieces in it. A couple of things, like I said, if you want to understand how things happen, why price goes to these certain areas, listen to this shit. Okay, just listen to this shit. This is important to remember. Everybody is starting to look for 75k as the target. I'm seeing it just 75k, 75k. Everyone's calling for it. Everyone's expecting it. All right. The Bitcoin isn't what it used to be. Bitcoin is very sought after, and you can see that in this. Look at the weekly chart here. Okay, this is the weekly chart. One candle equals 1 week. Whoops. Flick you over. One candle equals 1 week. Look at this bull market so far. It's not the bull market of old. This is the bull market. This is the new type of Bitcoin bull market. This is where the Bitcoin price just goes up, sideways, up, sideways, up, sideways. Maybe we might get some more down, like this went down a bit, but majority of it was sideways. Even if it comes down to there, that is, even if it does come to 75, that is pretty sideways. But what I'm showing you is this: there is this massive driving force of buying power behind this asset now. This institutionalized, popular, very popular asset. Okay, so what we're looking at here, yeah, let's keep going. We want to talk about Ethereum, and then we'll talk about Solana, and then we'll look at the actual price charts of what happened and how they happened and how we were so accurate. A bit of time in this between 2.1 and 2.3, like it's going to come back down into here. Okay, it's going to come down back into here. It's most likely going to come down into here. We'll see though. We'll see, but yeah, it's still expanding. Again, you can see up here, daily chart, big expansion. It's coming down into here. It's coming down into here. Solana, this is it's coming back down into here. An easy one. It's coming back down into here. Let's just have a quick look at Ethereum now, and then we'll go into a Solana. Look, so this is Ethereum now. After it come down into here, like we said, it came down into here. It came down into here. There's this first bottom here, which is probably going to be that. And then what you likely will see now, this is spoiler alert for pretty much the rest of the content, but spoiler alert is, yeah, it's going to be looking for a higher low now. So there's a low, it's chasing a higher low for a reversal. Because what's the start? What starts a trend reversal? So trend reversal, lower highs, lower lows, and then what happens first is a higher low. Whoa. Then a higher high, then whoa, no way. That's how a trend reversal starts. So, yeah, Ethereum's spending a bit of time down here. Big surprise. It's not really. And we're looking for a higher low for the bulls, for anybody that wants the price to continue higher. Like realistically, that was a pretty big pump on Ethereum, but not really. Not really. Let's just talk about this last bit about Solana, because this was a good one. The whole market will be like, Solana's done. It broke this. Pretty much 7 tags of this. Look at the support. Bang. Yeah, let me just get rid of this for you. From March 2024, boom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, pretty much 7 tags of this support line. This 125k support line is destined to be broken. Destined. So many people, if this just even tags down for 1 day, the whole market will be like, Solana's done. It broke this. This is a perfect time for buyers to come in against the FUD, against the grain, and take everyone's Solana that's been selling down here. Even if this just comes down here in 1 day and comes back up and does that, which it probably will do, it will nearly, I'd say, I would give like 80 to 90% chance that it's going to do that. I think it will. Because that's what happens. I mean, because that's what happens. It's just done. That's what happens. Because that's what happens. Because that's what happens. Yeah, man. That's exactly what fucking happens. So, look at this. Ready? Boom. So, we were talking about how we expected it to break through the 125, where our horizontal line is. Does this count? Does this count? The horizontal line was at 125.94. Nah, but yeah, that fucking counts, man. What goes on here, right, is that people have a lot of stop losses, a lot of liquidity, and a lot of buy orders down under these areas. And for those buy orders to get hit and triggered, the price has got to go down into there. And it happens very fast, typically on low liquidity times like the weekend. This is just a big, like that's a big candle. And what did it go up to? Ooh, Solana up 43%. Let me just explain this. This is pretty important. So let's just say Trump and the Eric Trump and the Goonies. Let's say we're Eric Trump and the boys, right? Or everybody that knows that this tweet was coming, that things were about to turn around. Would you rather say you found out that, or you knew that this tweet was going to happen yesterday, right? But you knew that it was going to happen a month ago. Would you want to buy it? Would you want to buy Solana a month ago? Where's a month ago? Would you want to buy Solana at 210 when you first found out that your dad was going to pump it, or that Trump was going to pump it, or people were going to pump it? Or would you rather buy it down here when like a couple of days before that it happened, and then just get an instant 40%, and then if it goes back up to the top, you've got 130%. But if you bought it back here and it pumped, do you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, eh? Like we're talking, if we're talking millions, these people, these are like, we're talking institutions, politicians, finance people. They want every buck that they can fucking get. Every percent matters. Even the points, just 1.10%. They will claw over that instead of 1%. You know what I'm saying? So why would you not? Timing's everything. That wasn't a coincidence that was posted yesterday. that was posted yesterday on fucking support, like major support, where everyone's a buyer. There's a reason for this shit. So, like, you could think, oh yeah, Chad just got lucky with the news, but that's not what happened at all. The price shows what's going to happen. That's the whole point of technical analysis. You can see where the money's going, where the money's coming, and then the news often precedes the price, and then often proceeds the price. So, like, it's not just news then pump, or news then dump. Okay, often it's dump then news. So, or pump then news, and that news may not be as much of a coincidence at that time that you think that it is. So what we're going to see now is, like I said earlier, with Ethereum, with everything, there's going to be an attempt at a double bottom. So this is what's coming. This is what's coming. Bitcoin chart, real messy. This is Bitcoin chart. One candle equals 1 day. It's a huge green candle. Like we've been saying for ages on the Telegram channel, reminding everybody that what happens is bottoms are fast. Okay, bottoms are fast. Tops typically have like a distribution. Bottoms are usually pretty fast. Like, see, grinds down, then bang, grinds down, then bang. This is usually. That was a relatively fast top. But just generally speaking, bottoms are relatively fast, and we were saying 1 to 5 days, typically 3 days. So I'd say 1, 2, 3 days. That's just a standard bottom. We've been posting that on our Telegram channel non-stop. Average time for a bottom is 3 days. So now what we're looking for on all these charts is just going to be a double bottom, a higher low. You might get a wick down through this. So where's that? That's 83k. So if Bitcoin comes down, back down here, and you see it come down into the 83k and then like bounce back up here, to 84, 86 or something. Extremely bullish. Good. This is dicey. This is the stock market, S&P 500. We won't really talk. We won't need to cover that today. Dollar's sort of crashing down. We'll leave this shit for tomorrow. Just, yeah. Look for a double bottom on all these assets. That's what's going to be that's on the menu. This is what's on the menu. This shit. This is what's on the menu. I'll leave you with one X post from Arthur Hayes, bit of a crypto personality, about over the Trump strategic reserve. Nothing new here, just words. Let me know when they get congressional approval to borrow money and or revalue the gold price higher. Without that, they have no money to buy Bitcoin and shit coins. So that's just a little bit of a come back down to earth post. Like, Trump says he's doing stuff, but Arthur Hayes is saying he hasn't really got the ducks in the row. The ducks aren't in the row to actually buy it yet. So until that happens, it could just be a rumor. Buy the rumor. Anyways, peace out. I'll see you tomorrow. We will dive more into some shit coins, and hit that subscribe, hit the like if you've enjoyed it, and then I'll keep making them. Talk soon. See you in the Blockchain Bulls. www.blockchainbulls.io